I live, yet not I liveth, but Christ liveth in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live it by faith of the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. My name is Noah King, your moderator. It's yet again another edition of the program, Chosen Success Story. Chosen Rehabilitation Center is located right here in Achimota, Accra. We are a non-governmental and a non-profit making organization. Are you a drunk? You needed a shoulder to cry on, somebody to talk to, give us a call. 0555 466 374. Again, 0555 466 374. Our team of counselors are ready to help you out. Trust me, when you do this, your life will never be the same again. Our social media handles are IG, Instagram, Chosen Rehab Official, Twitter, Chosen Rehab, Facebook, Chosen Rehab, and Chosen Rehab TV for YouTube. I have with me in the house, Roger. Stick and stay. Roger, nice meeting you, bro.
Yeah, Charlie. It's been a long time.
It's been quite a long time.
Great seeing you.
Yeah, good seeing you.
Yeah,
you look good, man.
Thank you.
That's good.
Yes.
Yeah, for our viewers out there who don't know you that much, tell me your full name.
My full name is Josaife Roger.
Josaife.
Yeah, Roger is my name.
It doesn't sound Ghanaian.
Yes, exactly. Actually, my dad is Yemen Turkish. He's an Arab, and my mom's a Ghanaian.
Oh, good. Oh, Turkish, whatever. Okay, good. Do you pray the Muslim way?
Actually, I'm a Christian, and I also, Daddy told me to learn the Muslim way, and he tells me to take the good things and then throw all the bad things away. That's what he told me.
Do you speak Arabic?
Little.
Oh, good. Yeah, tell me a bit about yourself. Your background, the school you went to, and about your family relationship, your siblings. Tell me a bit about yourself.
I was born alone with my mom and my dad. Dad tried aborting me, but mom preserved me. And that actually has had an impact in my life. Always playing with my tempo. But then all the same, grew up from a very good home, I should say. Because, excuse me to say, our former head of state flight, Lieutenant General Rollins, even passed through our home, which can tell you the sort of home I come from. I had all the best education. I was in St. Peter's Secondary School. That was before that was St. Peter's. And my dad was very harsh on me, because he really wanted me to be the best, and he was on me, on my nerves all the time. So I became nervous when I got up to the secondary school, and I started slacking down, just refusing to learn, with a kiddish idea that now I was not with my father anymore, Yeah, so that led me up, and then everybody saw the greatness in us. My daddy was very wealthy, and till he died, he was one of the wealthy Lebanese men so far here on the planet Ghana.
Yeah, I can tell right from you that you were as indomitable as the sun, impeccable like the moon, and irrevocable like the star. Being born with a silver spoon in your mouth tells me that yes, you were in a class of your own. But tell me, why then did you got yourself entangled in this web of drugs?
Actually, I started disturbing my father, at the age, I tried. He used to give his cars to his friends, children to drive, At that time, I was not old enough, but I was actually influenced by my uncle, who also, put me on a motorbike and then put me in a car, showed me everything and told me that when I come home, take daddy's car, take mom. And I started doing that, I smashed them, I got into trouble, so I ended up living with my mom here down in Osu. Now I met a friend, a half-caste friend, and we were smoking, cannabis by that time. So he once invited me for a night walk, went for a walk, and then there he took me into one of the bunker rooms. He showed me how to smoke, and that was it,
He showed you how to smoke. You just followed him,
yes.
And then he showed you.
Exactly.
Why did your conscience actually succumb to his...
You see, the thing is, he's fair-colored just like me, you see. And when I see fair-colored people, I feel they are my brothers, So, he was able to influence, and I like him, actually. So he was able to influence just like that, I've heard of crack and that, but I never ventured. I was only on marijuana, which we used to smoke together with friends in his house, even in my home, yeah.
Where were you guys staying?
At Osu. Yeah.
So when you took cocaine for the first day, how did you felt?
The first time I smoked the tie, he gave me the tie.
He gave you the tie?
Yeah, so as soon as I puffed, I just slept on the carpet, on the ground, just like that, with my my fingers clicked to it, that nobody could even move it up. So that was the first day. And then the second day, he said, okay, then that was because it was a slow down for me. So he showed me how to hit a rock. Yeah, and the first time I just blew it off. He showed me really how, and I did it. And then that was it. It was like, that was the most sweetest thing I ever found in the world now. And
the most sweetest thing?
Yes, exactly.
Comparatively to womanizing?
I'm telling you.
You love it than womanizing?
Yeah, I'm telling you, very well.
Mako cocaine machine,
Mako cocaine machine.
Chosen Rehabilitation Center is a non-governmental organization and a non-profit making one. What my brother just aired on air sounds something else, but trust me, many addicts feel the same way too. Chosen Rehabilitation Center is an NGO, a non-governmental and a non-profit making organization. If you are drunk, an addict, and you want to quit, give us a try. Call us on this number, 0555 466 374. Again, 0555 466 374. Maybe you've tried many a time to quit, but it's as though the willpower is not there. Come here. With our higher power, you will be able to say no to drugs. Trust me, sobriety is contagious here, just the way weed amnesia is contagious in the ghetto. Roger,
yeah.
You felt euphoric. You felt like a moonraker the first day that you used drugs.
Yeah, it was like the sweetest thing I ever had in the whole wide world.
And you wish you died in it. But then why are you here to quit drugs?
I realized up to this age, I lost my dad, never got married, never had children.
And time is ticking.
And time is ticking. I'm almost heading towards 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. And looking back, even I've tried all this round and round and round. And honestly, this time around, I'm moving, like it's going to work or it's not going to work, And I'm just doing it for my mom and my dead dad, the day my dad died, actually, I realized,
My brother, please, don't ever tell me that you're doing it for your daddy. It's good for you to say that some way, but know this, that it is destroying you, and therefore you are doing it for yourself.
Yes, all the same.
Yeah.
There's a pain down riding me, because that's what I'm saying. When my daddy died.
Yeah, you need to make them proud. Yeah, I know that.
No, when my daddy died, all the children proved themselves.
Yeah.
But here was I alone. I couldn't do anything, not even sing a song for my daddy on his death, on his burial, It was so hectic when I think of that.
Do you consider yourself a black sheep of the family?
What do you mean by black sheep?
As the bad nut.
Yes, exactly. They are scared of me.
As a non-entity. Exactly. As a good for nothing.
That's what they see me as. That's what they see.
But I know the word of God is deposited right in you. You many a time I normally see you with your Bible. You go preaching to talk to people and all that.
Yes.
Is it a fast or what is it about?
The thing is, at the early stage, I told you I come from a good home, so I never knew even how to sweep, how to cook, nothing.
Yeah.
I got into prison about 3 times, all on stealing,
Yeah.
And finally, it was there that I had an encounter to read the word of God and to become partner. So the whole church was on me. So when I came out, I looked at it, I said, that was a small world. This now is a bigger world now. And I started a crack, and I didn't want to steal or to get into trouble, so I had to use what I learned in prison. That's to be a pastor. So everybody really knows me out there as a pastor. That's what people see me and they get to know what I am.
So that's what you do to fuel your addiction?
Exactly.
How many years have you been an addict?
I can say about 25 years.
Hey, then you're almost in my lane now. I've also gone 25 in it, but God being so good, we're out of drugs for good. Yeah, tell me, what has been the regrets of your life?
The regret of my life, like I said, when my daddy died, I wasn't able to, do anything, and because of that, everything, I didn't even gain a dime even that my daddy left me this for me to remember him. That was the most hurting thing in my life I've ever encountered.
Had your mommy ever cried before you for you being a naughty? You've been a lunatic?
Exactly, so many times, even before coming here. Believe me, we went for a detox at Pantai, and after we got out, believe me, I was thinking I could not make it. I've always, my daddy has put that thing to me that I cannot, at this age, I can't make it. So I just told her, look, mommy, because I actually was complaining. I see a psychologist or something, because I feel I can't make it. That's how I've been feeling. And I told my mom, I explained everything. She started crying. She said she kept me up in her belly for 9 months. She loves me. I should forget about my father and all that thing. I can make it. She has anything I want before I could really come back to come here.
The pessimist nature of your father also added to your decay into addiction. Don't you think so? Because your father's words were not encouraging.
Exactly.
They were more
Daddy never encouraged any of his children, honestly, in anything, because we had all the best to be somebody more than him, but he rather subdue us to be under him, so that we always worship him. Oh daddy. Then anytime you want to, if you talk about, he says nobody reports daddy. No, and then he cuts you off.
How much of money? How much do you normally use a day? Well, to talk of boosters, how many boosters do you smoke a day?
Oh, if I say I can smoke too, I call myself maybe a 72-hour heater, because when I talk of a heater, somebody who hits rocks, it's on and on and on and on and on. As soon as there's no money in my pocket, I don't stay in the ghetto for nothing. I go out and look for good money. Yes, because I don't want to find myself in trouble and get myself in prison again. So I look for good money and I come back and I smoke to whatever time. Even in the night, even I'm on the streets, I come smoke. I can smoke till my head really hits the table to sleep.
You stole to fuel your addiction, is that it?
Yeah.
And you've been in prison for that cause.
Exactly. But as I said, I used to use that pastoral personality. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. I disguise myself like a pastor. And everybody really believes it. Because if you tell me to preach, I'll preach.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I quote to get what I want.
Exactly.
And that's what all the pastors in Ghana do too. I always learn from all the pastors in Ghana.
All the pastors in Ghana used to do what?
Quote. They quote.
They quote, yeah, okay.
My daddy has what's it called? He has a shop at Spintex Runabout.
Yeah.
Where right now my uncle used for his shawarma business. It was first for my dad, but he still pays the rent to my dad.
Have you lost anything by reason of your drug use?
Oh, lost a lot. Can
you itemize
lost friends, I suppose I'm not, I see myself to be somebody, honestly, in the book of, what do you call it, the Guinness Book of Records. That's where I should see myself. As an animator, because I've had very good dreams and to be.
What were your dreams?
My dreams, I actually was with the Harvest International Chapel. I was a chorister. It was there that I knew how to compose music. So I developed that career there. I'm a computer engineer, technician.
And for 25 years now, your dream, you outlived
I actually left those things out.
And then cocaine addiction became your wife.
Exactly.
It amazes me. You were saying something, you were almost getting into your 50s, and you don't even have a girlfriend. You don't even have a child.
Exactly.
And you are aging. When are you going to get a woman? When are you going to procreate? That I know is also on your mind. You've been an addict and a drunk. You are almost 50 plus. You don't have a girlfriend. This is the time. It is now or never. Pick up a phone and give us a call, and we'll help you out spiritually, physically, and emotionally. Call us on 0555 466 374. Again, 0555 466 374. Or you can get us our social media handles: Instagram, Chosen Rehab Official, Chosen Rehab for Twitter, Chosen Rehab for Facebook, Chosen Rehab TV for YouTube. So, you are aging.
Exactly.
And what legacy are you going to leave out for generations to learn from you, if this is the life that you're towing?
What I've got to say is I'll advise the youth to stay away from drugs. When you get to addiction, you get to learn more. It's actually a disease. You see, when you take the word disease, you break it up into two. It's dis and ease. So when you smoke drugs, you have that disease, you attach them together. And then when you are without it, you're at ease. This goes out and you're at ease. So I'm advising the youth, to be at ease rather, not to have that disease. Because when you have that disease of addiction, honestly, it's a lifetime thing.
Addiction is a brain relapsing disease characterized by the mental obsession and the physical compulsion to use. The mental obsession and the physical compulsion. If you had will or willpower, trust me, you wouldn't have been here, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, because by strength shall no man prevail. The race is not for the swift, neither the battle for the strong. I think it is by now you say no to drugs because you've hopped from many rehab centers.
Exactly.
You've gone almost all round.
Yes, sir.
This place should be your last.
Exactly.
Don't you think so?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Honestly, it's not this place. Now, even before you get into this rehab, there's a lot of money you have to pay.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, my mom is taking her pension pay, which is killing me. I'm crying within me because if I'm not able to make it, believe me, I will kill that woman. And when she tells me she held me and gave birth to me, or there's that kind of love she had for me, how can I kill that love? This is what they'll think and even maybe kill me. Yeah, that's it.
It is so unfortunate that at age 50 and more, you would go into your mom and say, Mom, please, can I have 10 cedis? Can I have 20 cedis? Can I have 50 cedis? Just to go and fuel your addiction and to have your cravings met. My brothers and my sisters, regardless of your social orientation, be you boy or girl, man or woman, married or single, be you gay or straight, monogamous or monogamish, bisexual or gender variant, this is the time for you to pick up a phone and give us a call on 0555 466 374. And again, 0555 466 374. This is what time will permit us.
Name is Roger. I smoke coke, crack, heroin too also. And I've been all my life on it. It's like if you don't have it in you, you feel so empty. It's like the only joy you have in the world, and you can't let it go. You always want to be around it. And if you don't take time, people like, let's say, Kiki Jan, Nesta Mali, Robert Nesta Mali, very great people, went to that shit. And, it's just like you want more and more and more. You have to. It's like all your lifetime is like in and out. When you don't have money, you have to go in for money. You come down for crack. And it just goes like that. And by the time you see, all your life has been wasted.